Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. So I was sent in this product from a company that sells on Amazon, and they asked me to review this. And it's a solar sensor light. And at first, I was kind of hesitant on it because, well, I live in an apartment and don't really have a use for a solar sensor light. But I also thought about things that we could do with this on the channel and other applications that we can use this light, and I will explain later. And I think you guys are going to agree with me on this. So what we've got here is solar sensor light. It's made of ABS. It's got 240 LEDs total, 1600 lumen output, which is pretty dang good for it's wireless. The solar panel puts out 5.5 volts or 2.5 watts maximum, and then the battery is a 3.7 volt 3000 milliamp battery, and the sensing distance on this guy is 15 meters maximum. I was actually having a little bit of problems trying to review this, and the reason why I finally found out was because it is super sensitive. I mean, it has to be pitch black outside for the sensors to start tracking or picking up anything, which I guess could be. I thought it was bad, but then if you think about it, could be good, I guess. But so anyway, some of the other things on here is motion sensor, obviously, with a built-in battery. It's got the solar power, and then it says that it's waterproof. And this is the box it comes in. It tells you that to leave the solar panel in the sun for 8 hours before your first use to ensure sufficient power. This is how you get it. And honestly, I really like the simple packaging. Nothing too fancy schmancy. And then in here, we've got some instructions. We've got a mount here that is a quick release as well on there, which is nice. And then you got your hardware. You got your wall anchors and some screws. Yeah, I like that quick release. You know, so you could potentially, if you're going to mount this somewhere where it doesn't get a lot of sun, you just pop this guy off, let it sit down all day, and then pop it back up, and we'll get into more into why I like that. So yeah, here's the light. Got a really good sized solar panel here, and then here are your LED bars. So it puts out a really good wide area. And then here's your sensor. You fold it out like so. So there you go. And then you got your mount. Right. But then if you want to take it off, you just pop it off like that. You got your, you can either just mount your screws like this onto your quick release, or you can actually just bolt them in. You know, pretty simple. You don't even honestly need a drill. You could just screw these in with a screwdriver. So yeah, it feels pretty good. You know, it's got good weight to it. It's not, you know, doesn't feel like that cheap, you know, flimsy plastic. It does say that it's ABS. So, you know, everything, the hardware looks very, very well made. Let's go see if the manual gives us anything that we already don't know. Let's see here. It comes in a bunch of different languages here. any of it? Oh, here we go. I was going to say, is any of this? So, yeah, so this will not turn on. So that's what I found out. This thing, if there's any little bit of light, this light will not turn on. It'll turn off, so it says 25 to 30 seconds when there's no more movement. So, and then of course you can, which is really cool, you can adjust your angles of light. You got this one facing forward. You can, pull these in to however you want. You can have two facing forward, one more to the side, or you can have them both to the sides, and then this one facing forward. So it's got a lot of, different options that you can use. But the reason why I like this, some of you already know what I'm going to say, but off-grid living. This is great. And the price of these is pretty good. If you are interested in this, the links will be in the description. Not to mention, it doesn't weigh a lot, so you can pack these in if you have to. But yeah, off-grid living. I mean, it's perfect. It's going to give you plenty of light at night. If you're in an area where you're worried about bears and things like that, and you want some kind of like security lights right on the side of your cabin, your hunting cabin, your fishing cabin, or just a camp that you've thrown up real quick for the night, and you need some kind of security light. I mean, this is awesome, guys. I mean, I don't know why I never thought about one of these. I've never seen one before. So either that, or if you're just camping, and you got to get up and go to the bathroom, and when you get out of the tent, bam, you got your light. You can just easily screw this right into the tree, or you could set it down on something, as long as the sensor is in your area. I don't know if it said how many feet on that sensor. Oh yeah, 15 meters. That's right. So, yeah. It's got a 160 degree detection angle on this guy. And like I said, I mean, it needs absolute pitch black, which is why I've literally turned all the lights off in the house. And we're gonna try this here and see if I can get it to work, because I don't know where if you guys are at, but right here it's like 9 o'clock. The sun goes down, so it was really hard for me to figure out how I was going to do the filming for this. But to activate this light, all you have to do is press the on button once. The light will blink to let you know it's on, and it's ready to go. So, let's see here. I'm gonna activate it. So now it's ready. Okay. Let's turn off the light here. And now, I'm going to wave my hand in front. Is it still not dark enough for the light? There we go. So that's really good amount of light. I know it's hard at this angle to see, but it's lighting up the whole entire bench. The whole entire living room, matter of fact. I don't want to put it shining in your guys' eyes. So we're just going to let it sit there. And it has a soft off. It doesn't just turn completely off. It kind of fades out. And you'll see. Probably shouldn't be moving because I'm over here moving now. I think they said like 30 seconds, which in reality seems like a long time when you're waiting for something to turn off. There we go. So see that? And it's on again. So, I mean, it works great. Now that I realize that it actually needs absolute, complete black for it to operate, because a lot of solar lights or sensor lights don't need complete black to operate, which this in reality is better because since it's the solar powered, it's going to save on batteries, you know what I mean? See, my hand was right there when it turned on. But yeah, it's going to save on batteries. So in the long run, it's better that way. But yeah, so I thought you guys would really enjoy this product. Honestly, it's great. Like, if you want to throw it, you can throw it in your backyard too if you want, you know. But you don't have to worry about. See, as soon as I turn on the workbench light, it immediately turned off. Immediately, because it senses the light for the day. But yeah, throw these in your backyard. You could buy a couple of them, whatever it is that you want, because they're fairly inexpensive. When you see the price on these guys, I'm sure you're probably going to grab a few. Because, well, I'm going to grab a few. Even though this one was sent to me free, I'm going to be grabbing my own. Because camping season's coming up, and I think these are going to be perfect. Perfect. Especially when you have that late night, when you got to get out, you got to go to the bathroom, can't find your flashlight. This guy's right outside the tent. Bang, you got light. So, and then of course, bug out situation. How about your bug out situation? You don't need batteries. You don't need a power bank. You don't need, you know what I mean? This is going to provide you light in a bug out situation. Power outages. That, you know, grab 3 or 4 of these guys. You can light up your house. You just take it outside, let it charge, bring it in for the night, you know, and then you get, you know, turn it on. You got your power. See, that's on. And then when it's, there's a ton of applications for this, guys. And that's the reason why I agreed to do this, because I feel that there's way more than just your house. And I hope the company that sends me this understands that there's a lot more of the applications for their products than just for household use, you know. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. All the links will be in the description. If you have any questions, you can always email me in the comments, and that will be it. So until next time, y'all have a good one.